Ta-da! Wait. Ta-da! Today we're going to be doing automotive Shenanigans style dent removal. I'm on injured reserve. I've got my buddy's truck here. Come on in, Vitamin J.
I'm Vitamin J. I'm the safety officer for this job.
So since my little injury, I need an extra hand. Well, he bought this Y2K Toyota Tundra and he's madly in love with this thing, except for one problem. And the problem is it's got a massive dent in the back. Now, I've done quite a bit of body work and stuff, but with only having one hand, I'm struggling. So what we decided to do is what any rational person would do, and that is take an airbag out of some sort of late model Ford, put it in behind there, and pop this dent out. Now, we have precisely calculated, according to our safety officer anyways, that it should pop it out and shouldn't be any problem. You shouldn't even notice a thing whenever we're done. So let me bring you all in closer and we'll show you the dent in question. So this here is a 2000 Toyota Tundra. It's in reasonably good shape.
Pristine.
But it's got a little dent. Actually, it's not a little dent. Looks like it got rear-ended by a rhino. But the truck is originally from Transylvania County. And it looks to me like maybe Dracula or somebody missed and just flat smacked into the side of it. So what we're going to try to do today is take this tool here and use this airbag here. We're going to try to strategically, no, calculatedly stick it inside the bedside and see if we can't get it to just ever so gently push that out. Now, whenever those deploy, they come out at a slow rate of speed, and you just take the power off of it whenever it gets inflated to a certain point. At least that's what it says from the interwebs.
Yeah, I think it's more about torque than it is horsepower at this point.
Yeah. So, don't try this at home, folks. We are not professionals. As a matter of fact, doing stuff like this had nothing to do with the injury to my hand, in full disclosure. So anyways, come with us while we set this up and let's see what happens. So in order to get this to work, we need to modify the back side of the airbag just a little bit. We don't need these hooks right here. So we're going to see if we can't take something and maybe lop those off with. Just bend them over? Mm-hmm. Technical stuff, y'all. Will that spring come off? Oh, seriously? Hey, easy. That might be the fuse to that thing. You never know. So how do you feel about it at this point, Vitamin J?
I feel like something's going to happen. What's going to happen is to be determined.
So do you remember what year Ford or model this came out of?
I don't.
What if we need to replicate this one day?
I guess we'll go digging through the piles of stuff and see if what we can find is similar.
Dude, I like your workbench, by the way.
Well, it's been in here long enough.
Yeah, the jackleg that owns it, he has all these big ideas but never follows through.
I kind of feel like a retard right now.
Hey, you can't say that. A special person.
A retarded special person?
Is that all we're gonna do? Should we take a hammer up there with us?
Do we need anything of this?
I don't know. I think we pretty well got it.
Do we have a battery?
Ah,
Jump box?
no, let's pull the battery off that drill right there. Perfect.
Look at this. I'm getting moist. Smooth.
Do we have the wire nuts?
Yeah. They were with the... They were right with the bag.
Should I go get a few more?
Yeah. Not bad.
If you want to start twisting together, take, according to my calculations, we need to take one from each one. Yep, just like that.
Math. The math has been done and double checked.
Boom! Now folks, just to show that it's safety fourth, we have actually got some of these little plastic doohickeys. Has a little metal thing on the inside that should hold the wires together long enough for this thing to inflate gently in there and ease that dent out.
In a very precise manner. It's been calculated to the full extent.
Now you want to test the connections real quick before we set it in there? No. Alright, so this is what we end up with. Turns out it's got 2 charges inside there, which means it should have enough oomph to... So, let's see what happens. You need some duct tape, some baling wire.
Yeah, I just need something to hold the weight of this from dropping down.
Okay.
And
well,
I think that'll work.
what particular tensile strength of material do you think that you need?
Pretty low because, you know, this is going to be a slow ease
So,
out.
Are we talking like paper clips, clothesline clips, or C-clamps?
Like zip ties?
Zip
I
ties.
feel like zip ties are good in between.
You're going to get fancy on us, huh?
Oh,
All right, let me go get you some zip ties.
I think.
All right, Jay. So you think you're going to take that to that carefully pre-cut piece of material. What is that material that you're working with right there? That way if somebody's going to do this technique, they know exactly what we were working with.
Well, I can't remember the exact same, or the exact name of it, but I believe this is the same material that they used on one of the space shuttles. It's very expensive, and it's a high density plastic material.
Now, are you talking NASA or Elon Musk style?
This is more Elon Musk because it's money, a lot of money involved.
Now I've never seen that kind of tape before, have you?
The screen tape? I've seen it once or twice in my life. I like this stuff because it sticks to anything.
Still talking about the tape, right?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, we don't want to put too much on here because this stuff is strong.
We don't.
You think the airbag will be able to rip through it?
Well, we don't want to change our precise calculations of the velocity. I like it.
Next step. Wedge it down the truck.
So how's it going, Bearded Wonder?
It's almost like I could use a third hand. Oh.
So you're saying you want a third hand?
Here we go, guys. And that's what we ended up with. Precisely calculated. Right in behind the epicenter where the dent happened. And now he's got all these chunks and stuff in his beard.
What? That's leftovers for later.
All right, you going to set up the fuse for us? What kind of fuse are you using?
This is a high-grade detonation wire.
So what's the feet per second on that?
I think it's about 3,050.
Now, are those wires going to pull off?
Nope. I crimped them super good.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Any second thoughts?
I'm up to the third and fourth thoughts by now. But they're
All
all
right.
saying do it.
Well, this will be the last time we see the dent in this thing. Or the bedside bloomed out. Not really sure which is going to happen.
Which? Am I going here and here?
Yep. So folks, we've got a 12-volt drill battery that's going to have enough amperage to pop this thing out.
All right. Negative inserted. Go.
Y'all ready?
Let's do this. Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Holy cow! Look at that. I would say that's a winner.
Heck yeah.
That thing is 100% out of there, folks. Oh my gosh. So now he's got a wide body Tundra. Oh my gosh. All right.
All right, guys. As you can tell, that's hot. That's still hot. And it smells a little bit like gunpowder and maybe burnt plastic. But
So how did it do on the dent?
the preciseness was achieved.
So it definitely has the contour.
Yeah. It's got a
So-
nice roll now that we can possibly do something with.
You know, we could work for the state. We could take potholes and turn them inside out with airbags.
Heck yeah.
So he's even got a little extra space here by the tail light for putting in some of them goofy Euro lights in there.
Heck yeah.
Excellent.
Altezas.
Now the other thing is, if we put 2 more in there, it could be a wide body, and you could put like one of those 14-inch wide rims, and little narrow tires.
And what we'll do is we'll take a couple of leaves out of the pack in the rear and we'll make it sit real low.
So all in all, it's a success. So how do you feel about the truck now?
I'm keeping it.
Okay, good deal. So there you have it. A salvage yard airbag from a Ford. The only reason why I know it's Ford because it says so.
You can tell
And,
by the smell as well.
An old junkyard Tundra. And you know what? Just sometimes things just work out. So thanks for watching, y'all.